Hello. Hi, so I want to start this video first by introducing or showing you what the stakes that I use for my setup. Um, and I'm just doing this. I'm not an expert, but I'm just showing you what I do. Hopefully, somebody can learn one thing or the other from what I'm doing. And of course, you don't absolutely have to do what I do. Just find what works best for you. All right, so I don't have a lot of different stakes. I have just 2 or 3 types of stakes or sizes. I have this one. This is a 10 by 30. This is a 10 by 30 stake. And then I have this one, which is the 6 by 30. And I'm hoping to get the 2 by 30. I think that's what it is, which is the tiny one that we use to stake like the peas and the eyes. Yeah. So for now, this is the only 2 that I have. Oh, and I also have the easy stake, which is this single one right here. Easy stake. And then I use this to cut the stakes, okay? And I cut them in half. And I try to estimate what half is. So when I cut them, I get this for this, right? And I get this for the 10 by 30. All right. So that's that. Now, for layering purposes, I actually saw this trick on YouTube. The lady's name is Veronica something. I don't remember what her other name is. But she's on YouTube and she has this good video on how to extend your stakes if you wanted to. And she uses zip ties. I don't like zip ties, so I use tape. This is duct tape that I got from Walmart, but this is not good. I don't like this very much, so I use it to tie these up, but I don't use it for the flares. I don't use it for the signs. I use Gorilla tape or some 3M tape that I got from Amazon. That's what I use. This one is not very good. It doesn't stick very well, so I use it for these to do this. So what I would do with this is half, and this is a full 30. This is about 15. So I put them here together, right here, if you can see. I just put them together like this. And I put the tape around it all the way down so it doesn't move on both sides. Okay. That's what I do on these ones. And I don't think I have anything what the size looks like, but since it's the same size as the 10 by 30, I have a 10 by 30 that I put a stake and a half. This is how it comes out. So the 30 ends right about here, right? So that's what it gives me. Okay. Now, I would also take 2 whole stakes. See how tall this one is? This is on the floor. So I take two whole 10 by 30s and I connect them together. You see that? So this one is pretty long. So this helps in layering because I want to put it somewhere where you can see the difference in height. So that's that. That's this one. And this is the regular. So let me bring the camera down here a little bit so you can see what I'm talking about. So if you can see, this is the tallest one. This is the two stakes that I put together. And then this is the stake and a half right here. And then this is the regular stake. So I'm going to put signs on them so you get a visual of what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm back. I'm hoping you can see the visual, what I was talking about. So this one is going to be the longest stake. This is the stake and a half. And then this is the shortest one. See how those are lined up? A little trick, you can always use the same height, but there's a way that you can still make it a little higher than the other one. So on here, this one is the regular stake, the 10 by 30, and this is another 10 by 30. But we can make it higher. Stake that in. You see, for now, it's the same height, but you can't really see the one in the back. So what you can do is with this one in the back, just pull it out. Just pull it out of the, oh, I pulled it too much. Can you see that? See how that made a difference? Okay. Now this one, because it's very high, you can see it dangling. Okay. So I got this from Home Depot. Not sure. I will put it in the back. I'll put it and then I'll bring the camera to show you how it looks in the back. So I'll put it right in the back of this. And normally I'm going to take it all the way down, but I'm not going to do that today because it's a hustle to take it out too. But, whew, and the ground is tough. Let me show you what it looks like. I don't know if you can see. Okay, so this is what it looks like. And again, this will go, is going to go all the way down to the ground so that it makes it stronger. I put that there, and then I will use tape to tape this right here. You see this tape? I'll just put it around here, and any other place, like right here, this meets right here. So I will tie it up here. I want you to see. So I would use tape or zip tie to tie this on here, and tie this on here 2 places just to make it secure. So again, don't worry about this dangling. I haven't put it all the way down, but normally I would put it all the way to the floor. This will get to the floor so that it's tough, and then it helps it to stay stable. Okay. Yeah, so that's pretty much staking. Oh, let me bring one more level. So the last level usually will be the name, and that is where I'm going to use the short or shorter stake. Remember those ones that we cut in half? That's when I use this. And again, this is not going to be perfect. By the way, I hate these stakes. I don't know if it's the company, but the stakes are so fragile. They break very easily. And I cannot remember where I got these from, but I don't like them. So there you go. This will go here. Okay. It's hard to go in. I'm not going to try to force it all the way down, but of course that goes all the way down, and you get your name right there. I hope you can see it. No. There you go. All right. So that's what I do for layering. Again, you can always do what works better for you, but that's pretty much what I do. And remember, you can always pull out the you can always pull them out a little to make them a little higher. See the difference that makes? Just to increase the height. Hold this one too a little bit more. It makes it higher. Okay. So that's it for part 1. And I will be back for part 2. Okay. Now I want to show you how I set up using the trellis. Again, that's a garden. It's a garden tool. So with the trellis, you can see this. This again is supposed to go all the way down to the floor, or to the ground level. But I'm not going to do that because it's hard and I don't feel like doing that right now. But you want to make sure that goes all the way down. And one other thing I want to talk about is that most people will put this side down, which I think is the right way to do it, but I just like putting mine the other way like this because it gives me more room at the top here instead of the narrow one at the bottom. I don't know if it makes any sense at all, but that's how I like placing my right there. So let me show you how I would. And again, why I've set it up like this, putting the wider side up, is because I don't want to use too many of them. You know, if you haven't carried this thing, it's a little heavy, it's bulky. I don't want to I saw a setup where somebody used like 5 of them. No, I don't want to carry that much stuff. So if I use this one, it gives me more room to be able to attach my stuff on it. This is a regular steak. This is a regular 10 by 30 steak I use. So you see where I put it right here and right here. Again, you can go ahead and still secure it here, secure it here, just pretty much everywhere where the meat, you secure it so that it doesn't fall. I don't know if you can see. If you notice, again, you can see my pole dangling, not only because it's not all the way down to the ground, but even if it was all the way down to the ground, it's still gonna dangle. So I bring in my magic frame again. I call it my magic frame because I use it for pretty much all my setups to help them stay up. Okay, so again, that will go all the way down, which I'm not gonna put right now. So I'll do this, and then of course I will tie this again to the frame with tape. So I'll use tape again to tie this on, and it's gonna make it more solid. So that's what I do. That's pretty much what I do for my heights. Okay, so the happy is very high, so if I wanted to put another level, of course the birthday will go down there, but it's gonna go pretty much like this. See that? And then the tape will go here, or the zip tie will go here and here to hold it in place. Just to make it more secure, I'm gonna put it on maybe 2 or 3 different places. Right there we go, maybe right here. So wherever they meet, you can just put the tape or the zip tie, support it. Again, you see all that dangling to the front. If I have put in this frame, if I put it all the way down to the ground, it's going to be strong enough, and then I can tie these two together, and you're not going to see all that dangling. It's going to be strong. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I hope this video helps somebody. Again, find what works best for you. You know, you don't have to do it my way. You can switch it out a little bit, switch some things out, but that's what works for me, and hopefully it helps you in some way. And I am ready and willing to answer any questions that you have that are within my capacity to answer. All right, so thank you for watching, and good luck.